Does that make sense? And then two.
Yeah, you just have to drop straight on.
And you use their voice, but you just don't, you don't see it.
Right, which I don't understand that. I don't understand that, because I do see it. Oh, wait. No.
What do you see there?
The one.
That? Represent that? Okay.
Right? Where's our front? Is this? Yeah. Okay. So I was right with the bottom.
So what do you see when you're looking from the top?
Well, it's and it depends what it is. Some will shade up, and some look down at the top. What look at it is two-dimensional. Doesn't matter. And really, it's benefits for y'all more than it does the kids. You have some kids that really, they really struggle with it, but then some of the kids
Get out of my way.
Okay, let me go ahead and catch you up here. Looks like most of us are finished. Is there anyone else that needs a little bit more time? So, if we take a look at the front view, did you get it?
Yes.
Okay. Back view.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is a reflection of the front view. I'm just kind of throwing that word out.
What is
Wow.
what does reflection mean?
And it's a mirror image of the one picture, one view is a mirror image of the other view.
Okay, and was that a reflection on a vertical or a horizontal?
That would be on a vertical axis.
Why?
My visual brain is, because the shape is reflecting from, well, if we start with the left, it's reflecting to the right, so that's on a vertical axis that it's reflecting.
And a reflection is one of our
Transformations, thank you.
one of our transformations.
I
Martin?
was gonna say you can tell that it's a vertical reflection because the top and the bottom haven't changed their positions. And when it's a horizontal reflection, your left and your right don't change positions.
So tell me what you mean by top and bottom. How could be top what in this particular case?
The uppermost block still as the uppermost block.
So what do we call that? Top, what do you, it's our perspective, top what? U does not interact or change or with the what? Bottom view. Yeah, did I say that's how you were wanting to go with that?
I don't know, because you're talking about the top view. When you say top view, now I'm thinking about looking at it from top.
Okay, so go back to what you said.
When
Put
you
the
reflect
two
it,
things back up.
Put them back up there?
Yeah,
Okay.
now
when
tell
you
us what you
reflect,
want.
when you reflect the image along the vertical line,
Okay.
the top of
Guys, I need y'all to listen. Go Martin.
You can go through your points so if you want to, Dave.
Okay. When you, a horizontal line, I mean, a vertical line, on a vertical line, the top of this image stays in its position.
Oh,
at
now
the
I
top,
understand.
And the bottom stays at the bottom. But your right side becomes your left, and your left side becomes your right. If you were to go, if you were to reflect it on your horizontal line, your top would now become your bottom would become your top, but your left and your right would stay the same thing. So depending on what parts of the image stay the same, you can tell the opposite.
Well said, Martin.
Very good. All
Oh,
right,
on your pointing.
so that's our front view, our back view.
Here, they're green plastic things that you put on the edge of those are under the glass and trees.
Okay. Here's our right view.
Wait a minute, that's not my right, that's not my
No,
right.
it's not mine either.
I lost the square. I lost the square.
sorry, guys.
So what should it be?
One square in the middle.
It should have one right here, yes? So it should be 3, 2, 1.
Thank you, Martin.
So then our left view then, what do we expect it to be? A reflection, and then how many on this side?
3.
3, 2, 1. And my left view is going to be wrong too because I lost a square.
Oh.
And it's off the thing. Okay. All right. Top view. What do you think?
2, 2.
Same as the.
2, 3.
Is it the same as the front though?
No.
It's not sitting in the same, as Mark said, position, right?
It's what?
There's the top view. Now what if I asked you to do, what if I asked you to do the base? Now let's talk about base. What would base be? What it's sitting on, right? So what would the base view look like?
When you're saying the base view, it's what it's setting on, but later on, when you start getting like prisms, the base isn't what it sits on.
We're gonna change that in
Okay.
just a few minutes. Hang on. Okay, good question. What would the base look like?
This is why I got a little confused. It would depend if you're looking down onto it saying this is the base, but if you turned it up and looked at the base, then you might change the orientation of it when you're looking at it. Because
Okay.
it depends on how I'm looking at it.
All right, so let's take a look. The base view is called the base plan or the building plan. Think of it as like you're building a house and you've got the floor plan, right? So the base view, so we're gonna start calling it base plan now. The base plan is your floor plan. What's it sitting on? Now, I've got some other pieces of information in here that
Yes.
take a look at that. What do those numbers mean in that base plan? What do the numbers mean?
I have a question before we
Uh-huh.
get to that. So your base plan or your bottom, the base of it, in this case, has to be a mirror, I mean, not a mirror image, but it has to be an exact,
So what do we call exact?
I've lost it in a second.
Just, go ahead.
I'm trying to think of the word. It has to be congruent to the top.
Congruent and what? Is it just congruent? Or can we say congruent and, what do we know about the top and the base plan? They're not reflections. They're not reflections. You didn't flip it over, did you?
Yeah.
They're sitting, take a look at your top plan. It's a copy, right? Could we say that the top view and the base plan are congruent? They're not doing a reflection, are they?
No.
There's one other piece that you can say about them. They are congruent and what?
Parallel.
Parallel.
Yes.
They are congruent
Okay, I
and
had it.
parallel.
That's what I was doing.
Now, did we notice that about our left and our right? Was it that for the front and the back?
So can you make some conclusions about your direct views? What's a conclusion about your left and your right that you've already come up with? That they do what?
Reflection.
They're a reflection. They are a mirror image. What about your front and your back?
Reflection.
They're also a reflection. What are the two views that are not a reflection? The top view and your base plan, your floor plan of that three-dimensional shape. You with me?
Yes. No,
Yeah.
because when
What's
I
that?
look at this,
Can you see that real quick? When I look at this from the top, this little white square,
Uh-huh.
it's on my right side. It's on
Okay.
my right.
All right.
And when I do on the bottom,
foundation.
But you
Take the
flipped it.
foundation of a house.
Lift it up. Lift it up.
That's
And
what
look.
oh,
There you go.
That's what I did.
You did a transformation with it.
I
Would
did.
you have to explain?
I just manipulated.
No,
I flipped it.
I couldn't lift it enough.
I'll tell you individually on that.
That'll work, same thing from the top.
Okay, so now, here's your base plan.
I should have said it.
You guys listening? Here's your base plan now. So now we're gonna scaffold it up a little bit. Oh yeah, sorry. What about the numbers? What do the numbers mean? Thank you, Christina. Johnny?
That's how many blocks are in that spot.
How many blocks are in the spot? Can we clarify spot a little bit?
That's how, the number shows.
For the, what would we call this? Not row, but column.
The column.
Okay, so these numbers are actually giving you the vertical height of your three-dimensional shape. So, did we have 3 over here in our shape?
Yes.
Upper left? Did we have 2 in the upper right?
Yes.
Did we have 2 in the first front column?
Yes.
Did we have 1 and 1?
Yes.
So that is our floor plan, our base plan for this three-dimensional shape. So now, we're going to scaffold up. Here's your base plan. I want you to build your shape and draw your direct views. Now, what are your direct views? Real quick. Front, back, right, left, and what? Top. Yeah, bottom is called your base plan. Notice also I'm giving you a perspective here. Where's your front? So make sure you construct your shape on your perspective map with your front facing the word front. Yes. Your view and one up.
That's cooperative or collaboration at its best, right there.
Right. Right.
I'm sorry.
Okay, do you have it built?
Absolutely. Here's 2 just in case.
Did your views done?
Oh, you want to do
I want you to do your direct views too, so I think she did a front and back for me on that, so if you don't have any room, you can do it on the back.
Now do after construction.
After construction, I want you to draw your two-dimensional direct views. You could, but what a floor is talking about, so you really need to know the floors to the vertical height.
When I see this, I
What?
start thinking,
Sure, you can start thinking buildings, yes, but you need to connect those numbers to the vertical height of the three-dimensional. Right. How do you love these?
Oh, yeah.
Somebody said it called.
Oh, well, you said it under your phone. Yeah. We're supposed to go with different views.
Well,
No bad. No, she told me.
I need more.
I'm not gonna take credit where credit is not due.
So all of you just.
Brilliant. Drawing your front.
Drawing your direct view. So is this one going a little bit easier?
Yes. That's our base plan.
That is a couple of them, yes,
This
you are
is it.
correct. Good connection.
So you're gonna do 3, 1,
And then
2.
4.
No, put your face down.
Yep.
You gotta
Put
lean
your
like
chin
a
down.
cello. 3, 1, 2.
I'm looking at the vertical piece. See it?
Enthusiasm, I'm breathing happily.
All right.
We're building up to my face.
That was our right. 4.
No. Lean like a cello.
I'm so sorry.
I didn't mean that, but it's cool.
That's what my children are doing. What are you talking about? 1?
How many do you see here?
Where?
Just straight up.
4.
Really?
5.
Really?
6,
Pretend
7.
like you don't understand 3D. What do you see? How many blocks high?
3.
Really? You see 3 blocks high right here?
No.
Okay, how many do you see?
1.
Okay then, draw one on the left. How many do you see here?
Where? On the next one?
Yeah, the next
3.
Okay, no, wait. You're not leaning enough. There you go.
Oh.
Yeah.
So where did that shape right there?
Yeah, but then I'm afraid I'm gonna set it down wrong.
Base plan will find that shape.
Because I did it earlier that I was drawing. You laughed, but I did.
Ah,
See, when you set it like that, you
I don't know how to do it.
100. Then I got it.
One in the middle, yeah, so it's gonna be 1, and then it's going to, on, you're talking about numbers, it's space, it'll be 1.
I got it.
Right.
From that perspective.
I don't know why you said that. That was too funny. We're just different.
Yes. I'm intrinsically.
You make up for my niceness by being where I'm not.
You knew exactly.
yeah. Okay, this is what your shape should have looked like. We're gonna move on, guys. This is what your shape should have looked like. Let's see if I can, oh, it's off the screen. Okay, did you get that from the front? Okay, the back would be what? The reflection. So then, how many are gonna be here? 2. And 1, and then what? 3. Okay, because you're not gonna see it.
Oh.
Alright. How about the left view? Are you on with the left view? Okay. Right view should be the reflection of it. So here I have 1, 2, 3, and the one that you can't see. Okay. Top view. Now what did we discover?
It's the same as the base plan.
that the top view is going to be identical, give me some mathematical terms.
Congruent.
Congruent and parallel. Alright. So now we're gonna go the other way, and I don't know that we're gonna be able to do the other way. This is 4, and it has 1 block right here, okay? So now, I'm giving you the direct views. You've got to build the shape from the direct views. Okay? So now we're scaffolding up. So this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's got 1 block sitting up here. I'm sorry guys, I didn't know it was gonna run off.
That's no wonder. Whatever.
It's not the rounding.
4. 3 high. And then 1.
So knowing the direct views,
I'm sorry?
build your shape. So now we've scaffolded up a little bit.
That's what I have.
Oh, hey,
Sorry. They're trying to minimize it.
And then get the other one.
Okay.
That's what I got to figure out when you said it, like, before it disappeared, that's what
Before
I had.
this appears.
You only said there was one off. That's the size I didn't think of.
No, it's 4 and then off to the side off the second.
Oh, 6 and 12. You're not supposed to smile.
Oh,
So then I saw the left, I just pulled my arm up after that, I don't know what. The right one.
I never used it. I wish I did have for
Sit to window.
Oh, big time, but now I just realized that I'm not teaching it anymore.
Are we on it?
You know, it's
I really liked that. Because I remember I
They
had
moved up to 8th grade too.
Yes.
Well, I never, I just realized it today, I think, and now we don't teach it.
I'm serious. You're sure?
I know it's only 2 lines.
Took away the things that I liked and gave us multiplying and dividing. That sounds great. Yeah. I'm excited.
All right. See, it's only 3 what's 4? So that's actually 4, and then just 1. And then it's 1 off to the side right there.
hand is the 1.
Okay, all right, so there's one right there.
You can see, I say this is for 1/3. You can have them take it apart and have it like that. And then have 2 6 and say, what is that? So many towers different. And then you'll realize.
Can I move my hand down? Everybody sees this one right here with my hand?
top view has what?
1/3.
The top view